Welcome back. Now, before we start creating migration files, we'll have to configure our database so that we can be able to make sure this application communicates with the database. So there's a file on your root directory or your root project called .env file. So open that file, and then you're going to configure the details for the database, and these are the details we are only interested in for now. So the DB connection that I'm using is MySQL. So I'm going to configure the database name, username, and password, if any. So let's go to the phpMyAdmin and create a database. So go to database, and I'm going to name my database as laravel.app. So it's good practice to always give your database a name that relates to your project, so that it's easier for me now to know which project relates to which database and which database relates to which project. So create. So database created successfully. I'm going to copy this, then change the DB database to laravel.app. Database username, I'm using root. The DB password, none. So I'm not using any password for my database. Now what we need to do is we need to migrate these two tables to the database to make sure that we are now connected to the database. So these two, so I'm going to run php artisan migrate, enter. And as you can see, migration table created successfully. Let's see from the database. So go to that database we just created, and as you can see, we have these two tables which have been migrated. So let's browse the users table, and as you can see, it has all the columns that comes with it. So these are the columns which have been saved to the database. So now we are ready and we are connected to the database, and I'll see you in the next lecture.